Hey, what's up to all of my Capricorns? Please make sure to get the book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. Watch the video, like the video, share this on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Would greatly appreciate it. So the cards that I come up with are the 9 of Imps, the 2 of Bats, the 10 of Bats, the King of Bats, the 4 of Bats, okay, the 6 of Bats, the Fool, the 5 of Bats, the Tower, and the 3 of Pumpkins. So what I'm seeing here for the Capricorns, okay, is how it is a lot of you Capricorns are in a disposition where if you Capricorns are coming out of the nonsense, y'all gonna have to go through a little bit more if you really want to make it out, because you got to understand that at this point in time, anybody that's on some nonsense, especially in a Mercury retrograde like this, that you trying to get rid of, which a lot of you will be, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain what I'm talking about. What's gonna happen here is that you're gonna go through a little bit more nonsense before you can actually make it out, because they don't really want to let you go. And why I'm saying that is because the 9 of Imps all the way to the 4 of Bats is about it does represent the disposition that they have towards you. You know, they always trying to stir something, you know what I mean? They always have some sort of out of whack, crazy idea of you. Every time, in other words, every time they interact with you, it's always some dysfunctional stuff, right? So the 6 of Bats is you leaving, right? 6 of Bats is you walking away. Now the Fool card and the 7 of Bats represents how it is that they can't understand that, you know, you're a recluse, essentially. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have reclused yourself away from them. You have left them. You have essentially just, you know, you're like, okay, if you don't want me around, if every time I come around it's a problem, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. But you know what I mean, no harm, no foul. And the thing is that the Tower, right, represents Scorpio, okay, and the 3 of Pumpkins, okay, it represents how eventually you're gonna make it through it. It's just that right now you're still dealing with the residual effects of having those people around, that even though you understand it's dysfunctional to have them around, you still, you know what I mean? Like you still, they're still in your subconscious because you still interact with them. So you're still dealing with the residual, having to like get them out of your subconscious to where you get onto a new programming way of life, right? A new program, scheduled way of life for yourself. So in other words, you know what I mean? It's like me, for instance, how, you know, in order for me to do this tarot reading stuff, I had to let go of the knuckleheads that I was running with because they really wasn't about anything. So like 2 years later, I'm saying this is just for me, 2 years later, it still hurt to know how it is that, you know, I had to, you know, why I had to let go of them, and that our departure, right, from myself and the knuckleheads that I was hanging out, not running the streets, but hanging out with, wasn't peaceful. It wasn't amicable. You know, there was on some nonsense. So you're just going through it right now, Capricorn. You know, eventually you're gonna be all right, because this is Mercury retrograde. This is what it's for. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.